Hey, Sins of God, God bless each and every one of you. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm recording this video because the Lord just woke me up and gave me a revelation. And He said, this is not a season for us to pray for our needs. This is not a season for us to pray for our wants. This is a season for us to pray for the presence of God and for the manifestation of God on the face of the earth. Because you see, He took me directly to 1 Kings chapter 17. It was a season where Elijah was praying for the heavens to be held up, and the heaven was held up. There was no rain. It was a season where he needed bread. It was a season where he needed water, and the raven fed him with bread, and he drank from the brook, but the brook got dried out. There was no more water because of the drought, and that season of his life was over. It was a season where he was in need of bread and water. He came to the widow, and he also performed a miracle that he needed bread also. But you see, that season of his life was over, and God just woke me up, and I had to do this video. This is not a season for pocketbooks, for clothes, shoes, and cars and houses and material things. This is a season where we need a manifestation of God. We need the power of God to move in the face of this earth. We need God to move in a very special way. This is a season where we need to pray for instant miracle and instant healing and instant deliverance, for the manifestation, the healing power, the Shekinah glory of God to move in the face of the earth. The season of clothes and pocketbook and shoes and cars and Gucci, that season, those seasons, they are over. They are over. God will supply our needs according to His riches and glory. He's looking for vessels that will go before Him so that the power of God can be manifested in the earth. And it just hit me, and I had to do this video. Since of God, Elijah, that season was over. But a season where for him to perform a miracle, to use a small flour, a small jar, where there was multiple and abundance and surplus, and where the widow in Zarephath, where she had enough, she had plenty, she had abundance. This is the season that God wants to manifest His power. He wants to manifest His glory. And I'm appealing to the church, the believers, the Christians, for us to come together in this season and say, God, I need your glory. I need your presence. I need your manifestation. I need you to show yourself great and mighty. It's not a season for my needs, because He will supply our needs according to His riches in glory. But He wants us to be hungry for His presence. He wants us to be hungry for His glory. You see, when the season of the bread was over, when the season of the water was over, then the season for God to manifest His power. In 1 Kings chapter 17, Elijah lay himself on that dead boy, and the boy came back to life, because the season for God to manifest His miracle, His power, that was that season. Oh, Elijah commanded the people to come. He said, call on the name of your God, and I will call on the name of my God. And the God that answered prayer by fire, let Him be our God. And God manifested Himself there on my camera. This is the season that God wants to manifest His power. Forget about praying for your needs. Forget about praying for your wants, and say, God, I need your glory. I need your power. I want to see your manifestation. I want to see your sovereignty in the earth. That's what we should be praying for in this season. Where are the prayer warriors that will not put our needs before God anymore? That will not put our wants before God anymore? That will say, God, I need your glory. I just want to see your power. I want to see this lady that been diagnosed, this man that been diagnosed, come back with a testimony and say, God, touch me. And God has healed me. That is the season that I'm hungry for. That is the season I'm desperate for. Oh, He said to here, in 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 41. And Elijah said to Ahab, go up, eat and drink, for this is a sign of a rushing wind of rain. Sins of God, let there be a sound of a mighty rushing wind, of that rain coming in your way. Let this be a season where we can stand before kings, like Elijah did before Ahab, and say, thus says the Lord. And let God manifest himself. The season of praying for our needs and wants are over. This is a season for us to pray and say, God, I want your glory. I need your glory. I want your power. I need your manifestation. Show up. Show yourself great and mighty. For those that are not saved, for those that don't know you, those that say there is no God, let this be a season for them to have an encounter with God. God bless you, saints of God.